Good morning and welcome to the Real Estate Chica'S Talk Show. I am Jen Olmstead and I have a lot of great people with me today for my birthday extravaganza. Yay. Why don't we go around and introduce ourselves so each person can take a turn. Let us know who you're with and, a little bit of information.
Do you want me to start?
Sure.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here, Jen. I am Laura Guillereau, and I am with Homestead Funding. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I can go next. Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. Jen, happy birthday. Or as we say in Spanish, feliz cumpleaños. I'm with Jennifer Olmstead. I'm a real estate agent, and I'm so happy to be here celebrating your extravaganza birthday.
Thank you. Joe, why don't you go next?
Joe's frozen.
I think Joe is frozen.
I think he is.
We got caught up in the snow.
Good morning, everyone. Ann Urban here, Fairway Independent Mortgage. Thank you for inviting me, Jen, and I'm super excited to be here this morning and to kick off day one of your operation.
Thanks, Ann. Chris.
I'll go next. Happy birthday, Jen. Good morning, everyone. Chris Hover, and Mikowski, and I'm the real estate attorney. So thanks for having me again, Jen.
Thanks for coming on. Dan.
Good morning, guys. Happy birthday, Jen. My name is Dan Page with A-Pro Home Inspections, and I'm here today.
Thanks. Last but not least.
Good morning, everyone. Happy birthday, Jen. Happy birthday week. My name is Marina Page. I'm a real estate agent with Olmstead Real Estate Group, and I have the privilege to work with the birthday girl.
Thank you. Well, you guys, here we are. It is the end of February. And we've had already a crazy start to the real estate market. I think everybody here can attest to that. 2022 is definitely shown to be a wild ride, and I think we're off to a very strong real estate market. Great if you're a seller, challenging if you're a buyer. But, with the right staff and the right people supporting you, it can really get you success in owning a home. So what can you guys share about what's going on in your industry today? Not always.
Do you want me to go?
Sure.
Well, because I would say because the real estate market is just as crazy as it is for home inspectors, it's a little slower than normal. We're still staying busy, but it's quite the journey this winter, that's for sure. At the parts that you thought it would be the slowest, it's busy. And then as we pick up into getting ready to go in the spring, where you think it would be busier than it would normally be, it's not.
We want to remind people too, a home inspection is so important. A lot of people feel that maybe waiving their home inspection makes their offer a little bit stronger, but it's so incredibly dangerous as a buyer to not inspect the home that you are about to purchase, especially when you're looking at some potential items that could be tens or $20,000 in issues. Waiving that home inspection is incredibly risky, especially when you're paying over asking in a multiple offer situation above market value. We really want you to consider at least doing an informational inspection. You can always walk through with a home inspector and have them point out anything prior to making an offer, things like that. At the very least, at least do that for yourself, because once you own that house, if an issue arises, there's nothing that we can really do because you opted to waive home inspections. So at least do a pre-buyer home inspection if you're thinking about waiving inspection. These guys are always willing to do that. It's very easy. It's not as expensive as a full home inspection, but at least gives you the heads up of any potential issues you might be facing and whether or not an offer is going to be worth it. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind. For my mortgage ladies, there's been some changes in the mortgage world in the past few weeks. What do you guys
Laura,
think?
are you someplace warm? I looks like maybe you're someplace like warm and down there.
Yeah, I'm actually in Florida. I'm actually in Florida. My dad's not doing well, so I'm down here in Florida. Yeah. So yeah, I'm down here. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just here with my mom and my brothers, just keep my dad comfortable. But as far as the mortgage business goes, Jen, it's funny you mentioned inspections, and I've had some clients recently for FHA that want to waive their inspections. And at the end of the day, all it is issues at the end of the day because things pop up after the fact, and then you're scrambling to see if you can switch it to a conventional and or try to get these repairs done. And no one wants to take onus of the repairs. So I've been running into that a lot lately. And then we have to kind of restructure it and or assist the client with getting those repairs taken care of one way or another. So inspections are very, very, very important as far as I'm concerned.
What about rates?
Yeah, I echo the same statement, I echo the same exact statement that Laura just made. We're definitely seeing that. And I think the rest of the stuff is probably most things that people have been hearing in the news. People have concerns about rising interest rates. People have concerns about buying top of market. It's a lot of what we've been seeing for quite some time now. It's been an interesting 2 years. And a lot of people are waiving inspections, they're waiving appraisals, they're waiving their contingencies, which is an interesting time, but it can lead into problems down the road. So I echo the same statement that Laura made.
Where are we at with the rates right now?
Yeah.
Do you want to take that one, Laura?
Well, I can tell you this. At the end of the day, rates are still decent, but they've been climbing. They're up since January. I want to say December. At least 3/8 to a half a point higher right now. But at the end of the day, they're still decent rates. So I think people are going to shop around and they're going to see what's going to work out best for them. But all in all, I think between me and Anna, we both work for great companies, and we both have great customer service. So we'll always be there to help our clients and get them to the closing table, no matter what rate they have.
How does the mortgage rate impact the monthly payment?
I'm sorry, you kind of cut out, John, that we didn't hear you.
Well, that's okay.
Or at least
So how does the rate impact the monthly payment roughly?
Yeah, so I mean, if you're talking about age of a rate, it's not going to make a huge difference. It really kind of also depends on the size of your loan, but just it's not necessarily answering the portion of it, but just kind of put things in perspective too. Roughly for every $10,000 you borrow, your payment would change about $50. And that rule doesn't always hold true, especially talking about loan amounts under 100,000 and things like that. But I just want to point out that kind of make minute changes. And if it's like an eighth of a rate or something like that, it's not a huge difference. It's probably not going to affect most people's ability to make or break the purchase house. Really, really tight on their debt to income and
Okay, that's some good points to know. And like you said, the rates are still at a nice all-time low. I bought my first home in 2008. And my rate was 6.75. So looking at it in the scheme of things, and if you talk to some people who bought their homes in the 80s where they were 14%, looking at the rates now, that's still a really good rate. So
very good rate.
Yep. Chris,
Yeah. It really depends on the generation. Like, if you talk to people who are older. Oh, go ahead. We're talking over each other. Sorry, there's a delay.
I know.
That's quite okay.
So, closings.
What I would say is closings right now are slow, but that's traditional. Closings that would be occurring in now, the file probably would have started at the end of December and January when people were hanging out with family and celebrating the holidays. So, but new files are starting to pick back up. So it's the first sign the spring market is coming upon us. And I mean, before you know it, we will officially be in the spring and then summer, and then the rest of the year is just a complete blur. So. But things are inventory. You talk to anyone in the business, inventory is still very low. So you start to see all of the competitiveness that buyers are getting into, trying to distinguish their offer from everyone else's, and that's where you start seeing the waiver of inspections and no appraisal contingency and all that stuff. Because there's only so much you can do with a dollar amount. You got to find creative ways to try and distinguish yourself and land that offer. So. My heart still goes out to all the buyers agents out there trying to navigate through that craziness. It's definitely starting to pick back up.
What about title?
Title, the $1 million question. Title is, I don't think it's ever gotten fully back to the pre-pandemic timeline where you could turn it around in 1 or 2 weeks, at least. The title company that we work with, but it's certainly not anywhere near as bad as it was in March of 2020 when it was 6-7 weeks to try and get a title report turned around because the county clerk's offices aren't under the same restriction. Online searching is taking place, and just again, everyone in the business is still finding creative ways to kind of streamline things to match the client expectations.
Well, I definitely feel for you guys with title because it seems to be holding everything up, and everybody in that holding stage seems to get antsy and frustrated. And I know as agents, we get those phone calls consistently. Have you heard anything? Have you heard anything? And I know you guys are working as hard as you can on the back end. So, it's a lot right now.
Absolutely, it is, and attorneys across the board are starting to order things earlier and earlier. I mean, we used to wait until inspections were completed, and now as soon as we get a file, we're putting in for title, just try and again shave off a couple extra days, a week or 2 weeks, whatever we can do to try to streamline things.
Yep. Now, how about my real estate ladies? What are you guys experiencing? Because I can tell you, I was supposed to show a house today. We set up the showing on Friday. My showing was already canceled because they had multiple offers over the weekend and canceled our showing. Wouldn't even allow us to see it, even though we were set up since Friday.
I think it's very challenging. Sorry. I think it's very challenging and sometimes can be frustrated for our clients because the houses are coming, like you said, and they're gone in the day, not even 24 hours. But I have been trying to encourage all my clients just to sit tight and not to lose hope because I think coming in March right now, there's going to be more inventory. And the market will pick up. So I am really trying to encourage our clients that there's going to be that perfect house that we're going to find for them.
Did we lose Jen?
We lost the host.
Oh, there she's back.
Where are you?
I'll be back in a second. I just want to see if I get rid of that echo.
Okay.
She's going out for her birthday drink.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I share that with Marina. I think it is the Wild West. I think the market right now is crowded, and I'm just with my guns next to my hips and just like because it's really crazy. I just think like for either sellers and buyers, being patient, that's the best recommendation because you don't know. It's flipping a coin and you don't know. So hopefully we just gotta be resourceful and creative and we have a great team and we support. And I always feel confident that I can call everyone here and everyone has been so great and helpful to bring resources and make You back, girl?
I don't know what to do. I should have had a technology person on this morning because that's my luck, you know.
Well, or we can say it like we have a huge audience too. We're in a big stadium.
Yeah.
Or you can look at it like this: you get to hear everything twice.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
So listen, I would like to encourage you guys, like I know the real estate agents, and as you guys start getting more clients that are going to be listing their houses, pre-listing inspections are huge as well, just to avoid or alleviate any issues when you're getting ready to sell it and when you have potential buyers that are going to come through and have their home inspector inspect the house. At least you're either aware of any issues, or you can give your seller an opportunity to repair or fix any issues that pop up in the pre-listing inspection.
Yeah. Harley agrees.
I love you also be part of the conversation.
Anybody who knows my cat knows that she has to be in the conversation at all times. Doesn't like to be touched, but she does love to be in the action.
She butchers in all of your videos. Seems
I
like.
know. She's real, like she'll murder you in your sleep. I'm terrified of this cat, but she loves me to death and hates everybody else. So just go with it. But yeah, so I mean, the thing is, the market is still really good. If you're thinking about selling, now's your time to do it. You're gonna get top dollar. Having a home inspection prior to listing it is a fantastic idea, especially since we don't, it's good to know what you could be facing, because once you get a buyer under contract, if they do a home inspection and find all these things wrong with it and you didn't know about it, we could be looking at a reduction of your price by a lot of money. And then once we know of the issue, you have to fix it or at least dispose it. So those are some things to think about. And it's not as easy to sell your house the second time around. Throw in mold or something along those lines that you now are disclosing, and you're seeing some of these homes sitting on the market for 30, 45 days, leading to a price reduction, things like that. It's a whole rippling effect. So,
what I want to say about our team, the Homestead family, that I think we definitely offer, and that's thanks to Jen, great customized service. Jen, in my experience being working with her, she always brings the best resources. She's very fast thinking. She is a problem solver. Any question, anything is just it's so smooth. You don't even think that it's a problem, because she makes it feel like so easy. And sometimes I tell her, I wish I had you in my brain, and I wish I can talk like you, because she's really there, not just with ideas and the expertise, but also with the heart. And I think that's the most beautiful thing that I have experienced with her, and in this time that I've been working for her. And to everyone there, we just don't treat you like a customer, because from here we have learned that we care about you, and that's a plus.
Don't make me cry. Too early for Jenny. But thank you.
It's so true, though. You're very enigmatic, and you brighten up any room that you walk into, and your energy is infectious and contagious. And I've said it many times, I think to you before, that when you're speaking at something, God, you should have recorded that. Like, that's an advertisement in itself. You really do draw people in. So I think that's fantastic, and I think we're all thrilled to be here. And then the only other thing I wanted to add really is that the market right now is challenging, and yes, we're all things that we haven't really had to navigate or see before. But that's why having your A team, which every single person on this call right now is fabulous. So when you have that A team in your back pocket, they can help you navigate those issues, the challenges as they come. And, undoubtedly this market can be a little bit frustrating, but I think that if, people maintain a positive attitude and their team, whether it be their agent, their mortgage lender, their attorney, their home inspector, whomever, maintains a positive attitude, then it can change the experience.
Thanks, Anne.
I want to know something because we have everyone out there. We have a private chat where we can just say things. But I say for Anne, her favorite Jenny is when it's when chocolate. I want to know about that. Is that did I?
No. So Jen and I were in the car one day on our way to something together. We were just headed in the same direction, and she picked up Starbucks, and I hop, and then we're driving down the road, and all of a sudden, like chocolate, melted chocolate, and I'm like, it's raining chocolate. Where did it come from? And Jen was like, oh my God, like she appeared mortified, which I would completely understand, but her at the back of her car sometimes looks like the back of my car. It's inevitable when you have children that you're carrying around. But we realized it was a whole bunch of chocolate that one of the kids cup holder.
Sorry, keep going.
So anyways, we realized it was a bunch of chocolate and it had stuck because it had melted. It stuck to the bottom of the Starbucks cup. And then when it was ready to just, it melted enough, it landed in my lap. But it was quite comical trying to figure out where it came from. And we had really great laughs about it and turned around and got some wipes and cleaned out her car.
Yeah. I still have some of those wipes. She left me some spares, so that was nice of her.
I figured they would come in handy.
Laura and I have tons of moments.
Yeah, I don't think we need to talk about it on live TV.
One day, if you ever catch Laura and I together and there's a few drinks, ask us about those moments with Jen, and
we had some
share those off camera.
Yes, we had some fun traveling with WCR. We sure did.
I will say, Laura and I have terrible luck with hotel rooms. And one time we were in DC for a Women's Council event, and they ran out of hotel rooms. So they basically put us in a storage closet, and the only thing there was a pull-out bed. So they wheeled in a cot for her.
Yep.
I was on the pull-out bed.
But we had the biggest room in the place.
It ended up being huge, but it looked like a utility closet from the outside. Another time we show up and they ran out of queen-size beds. So we had to share a king.
Yeah, it's been eventful.
Yeah, but the one thing that I will say is that we've had a good time at nighttime, woke up at 5 a.m. and went right to work on our laptops prior to any event we're going to do. And we still hustle even when we're having fun. So that's the great thing about real estate. It's 7 days a week. We still have a great time. And even though it's tiring, we absolutely love what we do.
Right. Work hard, play hard.
Yeah, that's right. Work hard, play hard. Yeah, that's right. That's my dad. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you to everybody. Already the love on Facebook and the text message really has brightened my day up, and it's an emotional. It's hard for me. Jay's not here, and we're at the countdown of the 3 days. So having everybody be so supportive and loving to me has really shown me that my circle is much bigger than I think that it is. And, I have a lot of people that I'm so fortunate for, and I'm going to get upset. But thank you. And I love everybody who has reached out to me, who, lets me know that they care about me. All you guys for being here and being in my corner, especially for my clients. So today's a great day. Even though it's not a leap year this year, we're still having a great time. Like this cat. But anyways, but thank you guys. Is there anything else you guys want to add?
Nope. Have a great day. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
guys.
birthday.
Yeah, have a great day.
All right, guys.
Thanks,
Well,
everyone.
Have a wonderful day,
See
Jen.
you next week.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
Bye.
birthday, feliz cumpleaños.